Today we are having lunch at the Hangry Bison here in Winter Park, Florida. And if you don't know, we do dining reviews every single Monday, so be sure to check those out. So like I said, we are here at the Hangry Bison. This restaurant was actually founded in 2018, so it's not that old yet. And they're actually known for their bison burgers. They also, in 2019, won the Orlando Sentinel Foodie Award for Orlando's Best Burger. So we're definitely going to be trying some burgers today, but they have a great menu. So many options. You can build your own burgers as well. They also have lots and lots of bourbons and whiskeys to choose from. So, I mean, there's just so much to choose from. I don't know what all we're going to get, but let's start digging in.
So, for lunch today, I am getting a signature craft cocktail here at the Hangry Bison. This is the Smoked Bison. It is Basil Hayden Bourbon, splash of bitters, simple syrup, Lux cherries with an orange twist, served over a big cube, obviously, because it's an old-fashioned, and presented to you smoked with hickory wood. And I think a lot of times you get these smoked old-fashions, and they kind of put them in the dome, and they have the smoke gun that kind of pumps that in there. They actually have the hickory wood on a block, and they just light that up and leave it, and then they put your drink in there, and then they dome it. So they're not using a smoke gun. They're actually, just using the wood chips on fire. It looks really great, as you can see as it came out. So here we go. I think a lot of you will probably know that I normally like to have a old-fashioned with rum instead of bourbon, but the selection wasn't. I couldn't find something that I wanted, so I stuck with bourbon this time. It's good. Bourbon is still not really my spirit of choice, but this is really good. I like it. I like that really nice hickory smoke that comes through there. There's almost this almost a cinnamon like bite that comes through that might be from the bourbon itself, and really good. It's a great classic cocktail, so I love it. Really good. Recommend that you try it as well. So for appetizers today, we decided to get two different things, and that was a mistake, and you'll see why here in just a few minutes. I'm going to talk about the pretzels and beer cheese because this is something that I really wanted to get. This is $9. It is soft pretzel bites served with a warm beer cheese dipping sauce. And these warm pretzel bites are actually like more of a pretzel that's been deep fried, which looks really great. And the beer cheese, it's thick, it's creamy. Oh, it smells fantastic. It's perfect. It has that beer cheese taste, but then also almost incorporates almost like a nacho cheese taste in there as well. It's really great combination. Awesome.
For my drink at lunch today, I decided to get the berry Bramble. This is St. Augustine gin and lemon juice with homemade berry puree and served over crushed ice. This is a pretty refreshing cocktail. The only thing that is like my personal preference, I just wish there was more lemon because I like it more to be like a lemonade-y, but this is not a lemonade, this is a Bramble, so you just have to think about that when you order it. However, it is super refreshing. I love the crushed ice in there. Crushed ice is better for cocktails. And they're turning the music on. We're like some of the first people here at the restaurant, and we are eating outside, which is wonderful. We haven't eaten outside in a long time, but I am so far really enjoying this. Along with the beer cheese and pretzels, we got the bourbon wings. They are jumbo chicken wings tossed in their signature bourbon glaze. Oh my gosh, these are fried to perfection. They're not too crispy, but they're not underdone. Sometimes I think the drums can be a little underdone, like in the skin part, but they have a nice crispy skin. The chicken is juicy, and the flavor of this glaze, it is so good. Wonderful appetizers.
This is the moment I've been waiting for such a long time, and by such a long time I mean the past few weeks. So Josh and Taylor know this already, but I've been religiously talking about wanting a Bloody Mary like every single time I see them, just because I can't stop thinking about it. I kind of love Bloody Mary just because they're sort of a meal in a cup, and luckily here at the Hangry Bison they had an amazing looking Bloody Mary that I had to try. It's called the Hangry Mary, which consists of Wheatley vodka, house-made Bloody Mary mix, dash of heat, Old Bay rim, and garnished with a roasted jalapeno stuffed with pepperoni and blue cheese. Now, like I said, a meal in a cup. I tried it, and I tried it again, and it's super, super flavorful. I really love the Old Bay rim. I'm going to attack this jalapeno pepperoni, whatever this is called, at some point, but overall, this is a really, really top-notch Bloody Mary. If you're into Bloody Marys, this.
For my lunch today, I got the Trashley. This is a short rib burger, beer cheese, bacon, onion straws, and it does come with lettuce and tomato, but I decided not to get those. And it is served on a Texas toast. This is also served with a side, and you can choose between fresh cut fries, sweet potato fries, hangry green beans, bison beans, a side salad, or a roasted corn cob. I decided to go for the roasted corn cob today. This burger was better than I was even anticipating. I really kind of wanted to go out for like a light lunch today, but Josh was like, no, I want to go to this burger place. So I'm really satisfied. So I'm glad that he chose this because it was so good. The burger, it's a short rib burger, and it was cooked so perfectly. It was nice and juicy. You could see the juice running out whenever you cut it, and then the beer cheese on there was super melty and creamy. And I loved the bacon was like super crispy, but not so crispy that you couldn't bite into it or even cut through it. It was nice. And then I liked the crispy onion straws on there too. It just kind of gave another little flavor. Honestly, this was just such a good burger. Oh, and I almost forgot. I haven't had a burger with Texas toast as the bun in a long time. This Texas toast definitely had a lot of butter on there, but it was so good. It was nice and soft, and it kind of like smushed it together whenever you took a bite. And I loved the grilled corn on the cob. I honestly didn't even pour the butter on it that they serve on the side because it was sweet enough, and I liked that grilled flavor that was in there. I'm taking half my burger home because I am quite full from all the appetizers and eating half of my entree, but 2 super enthusiastic thumbs up.
So I wanted to do the Trashley like Taylor, but I decided, let me give you guys some variety so we're not all getting the same thing. So I decided to do a build your own burger. Now, what caught my eye with the Trashley, which I had to do the build your own, was the short rib burger. That was definitely a must for me. I added lettuce, tomato, provolone, a garlic aioli, delicious, and the crispy onion straws, which also is what caught my eye on the Trashley, on a brioche bun. I got the roasted corn as well on the side, which was, like Taylor said, freaking delicious. I actually put some of the butter on it too. Now, it's not real butter actually. I think it's like a vegan, fake, I can't believe it's not butter kind of buttermilk. But it was delicious. I wanted to drink the cup, but I'm showing some self-restraint. I have to say the highlight of this entire meal though was that patty. Oh, sorry. That the highlight of that. Sorry. The highlight of the entire meal has to be the short rib patty. I could have just had about 3 of those and just been content. I don't know if it was seasoning or just the cut of the meat, but it was super, super flavorful, super juicy. Just delicious overall. Just give me that and the corn and I'm good. I had to show some self-restraint, so I only ate half of my burger so I could take it home with me, but otherwise I would have demolished it. But like Taylor said, fantastic.
For my lunch entree today, I don't know if you can tell, but I got a lot. Normally I would never do this kind of stuff because I know that I can't eat it all. I know that I'm not going to finish it all, but I figured why not try to get the best of everything that they have on the menu. So today I got the Haymaker. This is triple patty, so a bison burger, a short rib burger, and an Italian sausage burger smashed between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, coated with bacon jam, and finished off with fried onion straws, bacon, jalapenos, pepper jack cheese, and a signature bourbon sauce. And don't forget the mountain of fresh cut fries. And I have to say that what I really love about this place is, first and foremost, that they do fresh cut fries. Fresh cut fries are, I think, what really separates restaurants on 2 different levels. So these are fantastic French fries. But let's really talk about the burger here. The menu that they have has 3 different types of main burgers that you can do. You can do a bison burger, you can do the short rib burger, which what Taylor and Elliot got, and then they've got an Italian sausage burger. And I couldn't really find a place in between. I could make my own, but I saw this, and Taylor and Elliot pointed it out, so I decided I would try it. This is actually a challenge. a real challenge. So if you do this and you eat the whole thing, you'll get a t-shirt, and I think they take your picture and they might put it somewhere inside the restaurant. I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not doing that. There's no way I could eat all of this. I don't want to feel extremely sick, but what I do know is that I will have lunch and dinner, and probably breakfast for probably about 4 days. So I'm good. So the burger. This is fantastic. You've got an amazing combination of so many different flavors here, and they blend so well together. From the Italian kind of sausage burger, which is a little bit of spiciness in there, but it has those still very unique sausage flavors, to the regular bison burger, which, I kind of thought was going to be really dry, but it's actually still really nice and moist, not dry at all. And then you've got the short rib. And the short rib, they do cook a little bit under, so you're going to see it's pretty pink. But it's still so good. And then you've got this mix with the sweetness from the bacon jam, which also adds a little bit of savoriness to it. And then you've got the bite, the crunch from the bacon itself, the toast. The grilled cheese is actually, they take the two buns and they kind of fold them upside down and put the cheese in between. I would say that could be a little bit more grilled cheese-like. But that would be my only really kind of, quote unquote complaint about the burger. Everything else is fantastic. And then, not only that, but you add the bourbon sauce in there, and it kicks this whole thing up to a whole nother level. And if you're a real burger, french fry loving person, then you know that the best part about a really good burger is all of the juices that come off of that hit the plate, and you soak those up with your french fries, you soak that up with the rest of the bread that's left, you eat that whole thing, and it is just, I am so glad that I picked this place, because this was phenomenal. Such a good meal. All right, guys, well, we just finished eating at the Hangry Bison here in Winter Park, and it was fantastic.
It really was. I was just looking here for a nice new place to try and have lunch, and it turned into a wonderful meal. Yeah. I mean, their food here the flavor is just so good. They season everything perfectly, and I mean, those burgers were just so juicy, especially because I got mine cooked medium well, and for it to still be that juicy is really impressive. Yeah.
This is a bourbon and whiskey more of establishment, so keep that in mind. Yeah. They have a huge wall of bourbons, and a nice place to sit at the bar if you want to sit inside and have a drink. Plenty of seating also inside, and we chose to sit outside, which was really nice. Oh yeah, and even though it's a little bit warmer today, it's not too bad. Yeah,
we were still in the shade. It's covered in the outside seating, but they also have kind of these garage doors that open, so the outside is or the inside's open to the outside, which I actually thought was really nice. I liked that. Yeah.
Fantastic. I really do enjoy this place. I've been loving getting outside of the Disney bubble, giving you guys a little bit more to, pick from, I guess, so to speak.
And just exploring more of the Orlando area where we live, because, I mean, we've been here for almost 5 years now, and we just really haven't gotten out of that theme park bubble, so it's kind of nice for us, too. Yeah,
and Winter Park, obviously, is probably about 45 minutes away from Disney. So if you have your own car, you could definitely make the drive up here on a day, maybe take it for yourself. Do a non-park day.
Lots of shopping up here. There's nice little parks that you can go walk around in. It's a nice area.
Yeah, it's great. So,
So let us know if you plan on trying the Hangry Bison here in Winter Park, Florida.